Hey, welcome to another video on Expected Value Lotto, where we look at US scratch tickets and their expected values. And in this video, we're looking at the brand new Georgia Lottery $2 triple chance ticket. This is part of the January 2024 series of tickets coming out in Georgia. And hopefully we can get some good tickets here in the new year. So this is a number match game, and it kind of plays, if you're familiar with the triple play ticket, plays like that. So, um, you know, you have your regular number match part, and then you also need to remember to scratch off all the prize amounts, because if you can find 3 matching prize amounts, you win that amount of money. And then there is also one symbol you can find. It is a double dollar sign for an instant win. Now here on this page, we're looking at the prize structure and odds that the Georgia Lottery put out on this game. Overall odds are 1 in 4.09, and it looks like you can win anywhere from $2 up to $33,333. I never like to see games that are themed around a number, and it doesn't seem like this game is really themed around threes, except for the triple chance. I don't know why they decided to do a top prize of $33,333, but to me that raises a little bit of a red flag. It makes me feel like they're given this $33,000 grand prize instead of a $50,000 grand prize. So it seems a little cheap and cheesy to me to do that. But we'll see if it did really affect the value. So the rest of the prize structure, nothing too crazy stands out. So we'll go ahead and talk about taxes. So in Georgia, for any prize over $5,000, they're automatically going to take out 29.75% in taxes. So I don't view that tax money as part of the value of the game. And so that is going to affect how I view this top prize. So instead of what you see there on the screen, I'm going to view the top prize as $23,416. So whenever I play a scratch ticket, I always consider, is the wager worth the top prize at the odds that are being offered? And you're paying a $2 wager for a $23,000 top prize at odds of 1 in 1.2 million. I don't know, the $23,000 just doesn't seem appealing enough to me to really risk $2 on it at those odds. So I'm not sure, just based on the top prize, if I would be playing this or not. It just doesn't seem like the top prize is interesting enough, to make me wager $2 on it. But with that adjusted prize amount, when you run the numbers on this game, what we find out is that the payout comes in between 70 and 71%. Now, this is above the 70% minimum that we look for all tickets. However, Georgia has kind of created a little bit of a problem for itself by giving us those really, really good $2 tickets over the past month or two. And this payout is way less than what we saw with those other 2 tickets. And so I was really interested to see if Georgia would continue giving out good payouts for $2 tickets, but it appears they have not. They've gone back to their old ways of giving kind of lower payouts for the $2 tickets, which I'm really, really disappointed with. So, because this payout is so much lower than the other $2 tickets that we've seen recently, I wouldn't play this ticket. I'm just so disappointed in the payout of this ticket compared to what we've seen in the past couple of tickets that I wouldn't spend my money for this. I want to communicate to the Georgia Lottery that they need to keep the $2 ticket values up there with the other, the past couple that they've put out. And this, to me, to take a huge drop like this is just a big hit, and it's just unacceptable. So I wouldn't play it. One thing we do need to mention about the 70% payout, though, is that it does include all of the top prizes and upper mid-tier prizes, which very few people are going to be winning, which means not a lot of people are even going to see a 70% payout on this game. And so what we want to know is, what is the payout going to be for the average person with average luck who may not be winning those top prizes? And in order to figure that out, we're going to subtract out the value of the top 1% of prizes, recalculate, and see what that new payout number is going to be. So looking back here at the prize structure, the separation between the top 1% and bottom 99% of prizes happens at the $40 prize level. So I do like that, on this ticket, the average person has access to, at least 2/3 of the prize structure. So I do like that, it's not so exclusive to just those lucky few, but that, all people have access to a lot of the prize structure. Um, so, if you are just an average person with average luck, when you do win on this game, you would expect a prize somewhere between $2 and $40. Now, there at the $40 prize level, there is a split of 15 to 85. So only about 15% of these $40 prizes fall here in the bottom 99% of prizes and would be available to all people. The other 85% are going to be included here in the top 1% of prizes. Now, top 1% prizes are really, really tough to hit. If you want to know the odds of hitting one, look at the overall odds, move the decimal point 2 spaces to the right, and it's about 1 in every 409 tickets that would have a top 1% prize in it. So, you're in over $800 before you would expect to see even one of these top 1% prizes. And by that time, you really have to hit the top prize to come out ahead. So that's really important if you're considering playing this game. So because so few people are going to be winning these top 1% prizes, we're going to take the value of all of these, subtract it from that payout number you saw before, and that's going to leave us with the payout of just the bottom 99% of prizes here, where 99% of people are going to be playing this game. And when we do that, we find out that the payout of these bottom 99% of prizes comes in between 63 and, well, just a little tiny bit over 63%. And that's well above the minimum 60% that we look for all tickets. So, this is going to feel like a good ticket to the 99% of people who, are kind of like losing money on this game. It's going to feel like a pretty decent game. Now, here on this page, we are tracking the increases and decreases in Georgia $2 tickets. And here on the graph, the data point for the triple chance ticket is all the way over here on the right. And you can see the last two $2 tickets that I was talking about were just, they were good $2. They had good payouts that, it really reminded me of back in 2016, 2017, when we like regularly had $2 tickets with, higher payouts, 74, 75% payouts. And I wish Georgia would go back to that. Like all this stuff in here to me is just a waste. Like I know that Georgia can do it. I know they can put out $2 tickets at 74, 75% value, just like they did with these last two. And to me, anything less than that is not worth playing. And so I don't play $2 tickets anymore because of that. And I feel that way about this one. It's just such a huge disappointment to see this huge drop in value from the Fast 20s ticket to this one. Anytime there's a huge drop like this in value, like always recommend don't play the ticket, because what we want to communicate to the lottery is we don't like to see drops in value like this. We don't deserve drops in value like this, and we're not going to play tickets when they drop the value like this. So this is definitely a ticket that you want to communicate to the Georgia Lottery with. Like, this is one, if you're going to leave one on the shelf, this is the one you need to leave on the shelf. The Georgia Lottery needs to feel the pain of not being able to sell this ticket because of what they did to the value here from the Fast 20s to this one. So just a huge disappointment. But if you are playing $2 tickets in Georgia, up here in green, you see the best ticket in every category. So, if you're playing for overall value, the Fast 20s has the highest value that we've seen in a really long time for $2 tickets. However, you're just playing for $20. If you want to play for a top prize, Did I Win? The ticket before that, had an overall payout of over 74% value. So that was also a pretty good $2 ticket. If you're playing for odds, Did I Win has the best odds that we've seen on the channel so far. If you are playing for that bottom 99% value, if you're a more conservative player and like to hold on to as much money as possible, Fast 20s is the ticket you would want to play. Did I Win is also not a bad option if you're playing for a jackpot. And then if you are more of a high roller and you're looking for a bigger top prize when you are lucky enough to hit in the top 1%, Jumbo Bucks Classic has pretty good odds at $500. Now, we are also keeping track of top prizes here. If you're interested in those, you can take a look at that. But here on this page, we are ranking Georgia $2 tickets based on overall payout. And this one, triple chance here, you can see it's at the bottom half of the list in 13th place overall. So if you are playing $2 tickets in Georgia, you've got some better options, but I would definitely be sticking with these top two Did I Win in Fast 20s, just because they're so much better than all the rest of these $2 tickets. It's really not a competition. Um, Here on this page, these are the friendliest tickets to average players. And so this ticket, Triple Chance, came in here in 11th place. So again, we have some better tickets if you are playing $2 tickets. But again, like Fast 20s and Did I Win, they're just so much better than every other $2 ticket. These are the two that I would play. And you know, when all the jackpots are hit on these two games, I would stop playing $2 tickets. These are the only two I think that are worth playing. Now here on this page, we get to compare across states. And so we have the top 35 $2 tickets that we've seen on the channel so far. This one came in, this Triple Chance was at 70%, so it's going to make the list. And it's the 15th best ticket, 15th best $2 ticket we've seen on the channel so far. And you can see Georgia is pretty competitive when it comes to $2 tickets. The only state that's really competitive with Georgia is Massachusetts. But what we really want to do always on this type of page is we want to look at the top of the list and we want to recognize these top tickets. So, you know, this Fast 20s ticket that Georgia put out last month had a payout of 75%. And the question that I have is, if Georgia can put out a $2 ticket at 75% and make plenty of money doing it, then why did they go back to putting out $2 tickets at 70% value? We're going to call this a 4 percentage point difference between Fast 20s and a Triple Chance. And 4%, that's a lot of money when you consider how much money goes into making just one of these games. So, you know, one scratch game could easily have 10 million tickets that make it up. And a lot of times it's more than 10 million, but we'll go with 10 million because it's a nice round number. If you multiply 10 million by the $2 price tag, that's $20 million just for one game. And 4% of $20 million is about $800,000. So $800,000 that the Georgia Lottery gave its players here with Fast 20s ticket that it's keeping for some reason, decided to keep for some reason in the Triple Chance ticket. So to me, that's enough money to kind of be upset about. $800,000 that the players are not getting is something, it's enough to ask questions about. And I would love to hear the Georgia Lottery try to explain that. Like, why would they keep $800,000 that they don't have to keep? It just doesn't make sense, and it doesn't seem like good business to me. It doesn't seem like, you know, that the customers are being cared for here with the Triple Chance ticket. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at based on this bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average player. Triple Chance is going to be one of the top ones, so 6th place overall here. So like I said before, this is going to feel like a pretty good ticket to the 99%. However, we have these other two tickets, the Fast 20s and the Did I Win, that are just way better. But you can see that as far as the 99, the people who are losing, they're losing less money in Georgia because the Georgia Lottery has a lot of value loaded down here in the bottom 99%. However, it makes it to where the lucky few, the lucky 1%, aren't winning as much money as they might be in some of these other states. Now here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets we've looked at on the channel so far. There are no $2 tickets on this list and probably never will be. You can pause that and look at it if you would like. And then here on this page, these are the top 36 tickets based on the bottom 99% payout, so friendliness to the average player. And we did get some of these $2 Georgia tickets on this page. So Fast 20s in 7th place. Did I Win in 27th place? So it is possible. We just need Georgia to consistently put out good $20 tickets instead of just giving us a couple and then going back to kind of trash $2 tickets. So that's about it for the Georgia Lottery $2 Triple Chance ticket. I give this one 2 thumbs down. I hate seeing that drop in value, and I won't play $2 tickets unless they start going back up to 74-75%. So stick with the 2 good ones that we have after that. Just, you know, kind of write off $2 tickets until Georgia decides to do better. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.